Y'all, I could see my jawline. Hold up. Right here. Do you see any turkey neck? Do you see any fat? 'Cause I don't. No more round cheek. Face a slim down. Y'all, I am just so hyped about my weight loss journey. First off, good morning. Sorry for the introduction. Sorry if this was probably your first impression of me. Well, actually, no, I'm not sorry because I'm proud of where I came from, dang it. I apologize in not posting as consistently as I used to. Life has just really been lifing, but in the best way possible. I've, as you have heard in my last video, have started my weight loss journey and just on this journey to improve myself holistically, spiritually, emotionally, all the leads. And I've just been a lot more intentional with my time. And I realized that I don't have time to vlog as much as I thought I did. So I apologize that I'm not consistent as I was before, but you know, I got goals and I don't mind coming on here every now and then when I have time to. But yeah, guys, I'm doing another check-in. Do y'all see a difference in my face? I am so happy. I'm not trying to, you know, get a big head yet because I'm nowhere near my goal. I still have quite a ways to go. But when I tell you I am so happy about how far I've come. Oh, and ignore the little pimple patch here. The skin is skin and I'm detoxing and purging, so we going through it right now. Myself and a bunch of other sisters and even brothers are, I've noticed, getting a lot more serious when it comes to their weight and their health. And one of the ways that I've been going about my weight loss journey, as I've told you guys before, was doing 1 meal a day. Well, guess who's actually been implementing the 1 meal a day? Me. I've been doing it consistently now for maybe like a week, a little over a week, maybe. And honestly, the first few nights was a little rough, but now I feel like I'm really getting into it. Like, I don't eat lunch, or my dinner, I'll call it, my lunch and dinner, until like maybe around 2, 3. And then after that, I just drink water at the end of the day. And I know it might sound a bit crazy, but doing that has taught me that before I wasn't as hungry as I thought I was. I think I was just being greedy. And one of the things about me, I was a huge snacker. I would buy a bunch of, because y'all know I'm a sweet and salty type of person. I would buy sweet treats and salty treats and eat them together. And I noticed that the times I was eating them, I wasn't really hungry. I think I was just bored, you know, being idle with my time. And so now that I've gain my time back and I'm more intentional with it, I've noticed that, you know, my body's really not hungry. In fact, water is a great filler for those times where you might feel like you're hungry. I've learned that little really is sufficient if you just manage everything wisely. I was thinking about doing the carnivore diet initially, but then I was like, no, because with carnivore, they don't allow you to have like fruits and vegetables for particular reasons why I don't know. So I'm doing more of like a flexitarian diet right now where I can have my fruits, because I need my fruits, I have my veggies, and I have my protein. Right now I am trying to stay away from like the carbs. I'm trying to stay away from the pasta, the rice, the bread. And listen, those are some of my favorite things, even fried foods, even sugary foods. I'm trying to stay away from too much of that. Mind you, I know everything is great in moderation, but for the time being, I want to just give myself a certain time frame to really lose this weight and not have all the excess carbs. So I've been seeing some progress and I'm really happy. I hope you guys see the progress too. I'm trying to clear my skin as well because, you know, I told y'all before I had some hyperpigmentation. I'm trying to get rid of that. I went on the elliptical this morning and I did 35 minutes and burned about 372 calories. Who's counting me? And then I did some Russian twist, you know, that exercise when you lay down, well, not lay down, but you're sitting down and then you keep your feet up. I took a medicine ball and then went side to side and I did that for 3 sets of 10. It was a lot. I felt the burn, but I'm trying to get this core right. I want to see my abs again. They there, I see them. They're trying to poke out, but they not. They're like, you're not ready yet. You got to keep going at it. Someone had asked me on a post on Instagram, or no, I think it was Facebook rather, what are some things that I eat for snacks? So again, I'm trying to stay away from snacks, but when I do have a little munch or two feeling, I'll eat a banana. I love bananas. I love any type of fruit, grapes, strawberries, and I even have some seaweed because the seaweed that I get is literally like 25 to 30 calories a pack. So I'll down that with probably like a banana because I like sweet and salty. And then I'll have one of my Propel waters alongside of it because I love the Propel. I love the flavor. It's a nice little sweet taste without the extra calories. That keeps me satisfied, you know? You gotta do a little something to keep you sane. But y'all, I'm just so happy. 1 meal a day and consistency and discipline really pay off. And you know, I thought it was gonna be extra hard because y'all know I work at night. So sometimes because I'm up at night, I might get a little peckish. And it's like I'm at home. If I were at home, I know I'd be sleeping. I wouldn't be eating right now. So I've been training my mind to be like, no, you're not going to eat. You're going to pretend like you're home sleeping. And if you do get a little peckish, just drink some water. And that's literally what I've been doing. And it's been helping me. I think about 2 to 3 of these a night. And the feeling of hunger goes away. Like, you might get those initial pains initially, but they always go away. Literally something that I had to keep telling myself, because last night I saw one of my coworkers eating this blueberry Danish, and y'all, when I tell you it looked so good, I was so tempted to get a snack in the break room, but I was like, no, you have came too far. And you know what the thing is, when you do give in that one time, it just becomes so much more easier to continue to give in on other nights. All you need is one time to allow temptation to sneak in. And then it just opens the door to even more temptation. It just becomes so much easier over time. So I'm going to be like, no, I'm going to tell myself, you got this, drink your water, you'll be fine. If you feel a little hunger, it will go away. And it does. It literally always does. So that's where I am right now. I can't wait till I do meet my weight goal. I feel like I'm not going to disclose my weight online, but when I tell people how much I weigh, they're always like, oh, you don't look like that at all. And it's like, I don't. Like, I really don't look my weight. But because I am more heavier on the bottom and I think I have more muscle, my husband says, my weight is a little bit higher than I want it to be. So I'm trying to drop a couple pounds. People be like, oh, but you look fine, I do look fine. But guess what? One day I want to have kids. And with kids and pregnancy comes what? Weight gain, which is inevitable. So what I'm trying to do is give myself enough weight loss so that when that time does come, whenever it does come, I will be able to give myself grace to gain a sufficient amount of weight that when it comes time for me to lose it, I'm not going to panic or get like really anxious. You know what I mean? The girls that get it, and the girls that don't. You know what's weird? I haven't been really eating that much meat because I've been having like mostly fruits and vegetables this week. And when I did start to introduce meat back into my diet, because again, I'm doing flexitarian, I felt really nauseous and just like sick. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? Because I'm very much a meat girly. Like, give me my chicken, give me my steak. I need all of that. So I feel like I need to kind of ease my way back into it, because once I just took that in cold turkey, my body was like, no. And y'all, look at this parfait that my husband bought me. It's got fruit on top, some strawberries, some blueberries, some granola, and some yogurt. I think it's Greek yogurt. It's vanilla Greek yogurt, low fat. When I tell you I'm a body this today, oh, great. I'm gonna have that. I also have to keep in mind, what am I gonna eat for my dinner? Because I don't want to do too much. You might think it's crazy, like, oh, you know, who wants to live like that with the calorie tracking and da-da-da-da. Well, listen, honey, I have goals and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get to that goal. And if you want to eat whatever you want to eat and put whatever in your mouth, then you can do that. But as for me and my house, we're not going to do that. We're going to be very mindful, very cutesy about what we eat. We check in with the dog. He just had a rough shift. He's doing a double right now, but he's on his break. Anything to report? You want me to get out your face, don't you? Okay, I'm gone. And y'all, before and after pictures, can we talk about how humbling they are? Because it's like, in the moment when you're taking the before picture, you might feel like, okay, I need to lose a couple pounds or whatever. But when you really see that difference with the before and after, honey, it's very humbling. It's giving, how did you not notice the swelling of the cheeks before? How did you not notice that you were getting a turkey neck? How did you not notice these before? Or did you notice it and just not care? Very humbling, very humbling. And that's why it's honestly so important to take pictures along your journey, because having that visual, you might not see it in the moment and not feel like you're losing weight, even though the scale may say it. But once you take those measurements beforehand and continue to take it throughout your journey and look at the pictures and the progress, you'll start to get very encouraged. At least for me, because I'm a visual person, I need to see that difference. And seeing that just keeps me motivated and it makes me want to stay on the right track all the more. But yeah, I just got back from the gym. I just wanted to check in with y'all and just encourage you. You know, if you might be trying to start your weight loss journey, don't think about it, y'all. Just do it. Start today. Don't start next week or next month. Start today. Today, I encourage you to make healthier food choices. Today, I encourage you to go on a walk. Well, it's a little cold outside, so maybe you can go to the gym. Like, do something at home if that's too much, you know? Something you can start off small, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. You can build up over time, but do something. Like, you owe it to yourself to be consistent this time. Aren't you tired of starting off? I was tired. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of saying, I'm going to start over again. I'm going to start over again. And then meeting my goal or getting close to my goal just to reward myself and then destroy that progress down the line. This time, I promise to be consistent. This time, I promise myself to be more disciplined. This time, I know for a fact that you can too. Also, for those who are losing weight, I would love to know what are some go-to recipes that are so tasty and high protein. I'm all about high protein, okay? If I can have a large, like yesterday, I had some fettuccine, but it wasn't fettuccine. It was heart of palm. Heart of palm, I think it's like a fruit, but the way it was sliced, is that the term? Sliced or spiraled to make it look like noodles, and then I boiled it and I drained it. And of course it didn't have that exact texture of noodles, but it tasted pretty good. And I feel like if you incorporate it into whatever sauce that you're eating, you can tell yourself that it's pasta and it'll still taste good. And the whole pack was only 20 calories. It had that with some butter beans and some this Jamaican food called kalaloo. And it was a really good mixture. I really enjoyed it. And it was a very high protein, low calorie meal. This was my only meal yesterday. And also if you are considering doing something like this, like definitely build your way into it. You know, consult a doctor if need be. I'm no professional. I'm just sharing what has worked for me and what I've done. But if I were you, I wouldn't just jump into things. I would definitely prepare my body, maybe start intermittent fasting. Maybe once a day you can skip breakfast or skip lunch and just go from breakfast to dinner, or just have lunch and dinner, or yeah, whatever might work for you, you know, just build yourself up to things, because when you shock your body like that, sometimes it can be a little overwhelming, and because the results might feel a little crazy, it might discourage you. But yeah, guys, I'm literally just getting home after a 12-hour shift. What time is it? It is 10:10, and I need to go shower and get some rest. I'm really tired, but I'll see you guys in my next one. Oh, did I tell you guys I saw Mufasa? Listen, I could stand here and talk all day. Y'all, I saw Mufasa. I want to talk about that. I want to make a video. I'm not gonna say it. Y'all just gonna have to wait and see. I'll see you in my next one. Shalom.